So now, I was just talking to Sky, who is a physicist, and I was saying that I'm very much into the idea that we should try to swallow the idea, us modern people, who think we are so advanced and we have great sciences and we're the uniquely avant-garde front culture in the history of the universe, of this world at least, of this planet. Of course, we're thinking that this planet is the only one with human beings. And I like to overthrow that idea. I don't agree with that idea. And so I make a big thing about Buddha as a scientist, has to be considered a scientist. And why? Rather than a religion founder or a prophet. And why? Because Buddha's discovery was the nature of reality, they say. I mean, of course, they may be wrong. We have to be aware of that. We have to critically evaluate that. He asked us to critically evaluate it. He didn't say, believe that I'm a Buddha. He said, I am a Buddha, and I know everything. And having discovered the true nature of reality, I'm totally gassed out. Because the true nature of reality is bliss. It's nirvana. That was his discovery. His discovery was not suffering. Any idiot can discover suffering. Just stub your toe. Just stub your toe. And, or stay up an extra 2 days or something without sleep, and you know suffering. But he discovered bliss, actually. And that's why he then focused on, if you insist on being unenlightened, then you will suffer. That was his message. The only reason he did that, as the Dalai Lama says, if he hadn't discovered bliss being the option that you have by choosing a different understanding, and dispelling the illusory understanding that we're conditioned to by cultures, which mostly want us to suffer. The elites of the different cultures, the high priests, the rulers, because they want us to work, and they don't want us to feel too good, because then we might not want to work all the time for them. So that's why in most societies in world history, bliss is illegal. In our country too, very much so. And so anyway, we have the world totally upside down. We think that relative reality is absolute. We think we are absolute, each person about their own ego, about their own self. They think there's something in there that's the real thing. As my old Mongolian guru used to say, everyone is correct that they're real. Everyone is real. But the problem is everyone thinks they're really real, and they're way off base. Actually, they're only unreally real. But that's still real enough to worry about, of course, and to deal with it. But it's not that exaggerated level of being the absolute reality, yourself, the center of the universe, etc., and therefore others as subsidiary to you, or possibly simply a matrix illusion, and you're the one, And he used to say that too, like decades before the Matrix. He used to say, everybody goes around secretly thinking, I'm the one. And that's a problem. But Buddhism doesn't solve that problem, just to dispel that illusion, by everybody discovering that they don't exist. That would be also idiotic. If Buddha was going to say, my discovery is that we all don't exist, so we're cool, like modern materialist scientists do. They go around claiming that they've discovered that there's no soul and therefore no future life, and therefore everybody's automatically cool. All you have to do is die. And then you'll return to your basically non-existent state, and they'll take your body and put it in a heavenly rest, permanent sleep cemetery, and then you won't have any further problems. But that Buddha would not agree with. That's not correct. The whole correction of enlightenment is to stop being the one yourself. Realize you're not the one, you're one of the ones. You and other people are, everybody else is the one too. And once you know that, and there's so many more of them, you automatically become an altruist. You become a bodhisattva, and you want to help them. And then you become happy rather than miserable.